Hello, thanks for joining me today. This is Danny and welcome back to my FTB Infinity series. Today we are going to be going back to the end and we're going to visit another Chaos Guardian. This will be our third time visiting the Chaos Guardian, who just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I think he's been working out or something, but actually technically the Chaos Guardian I don't think is any stronger than he was the last time we visited him, but our weapons have changed. And we're going to kind of prepare for that and prepare for the changes in a second. But one of the first things I want to do is I want to grab this upgrade monitor, which will allow us to upgrade our draconic stuff. So I'm going to set this. I can't set it there. Ooh. I have nowhere to put it. Let's just put it right there. So we right click on that. We throw our bow in there. That's what I want to upgrade at this point. And we can see what we've got. So we've got our capacity of 10 million, max air velocity of 300%, and base damage 3, draw speed of 1.1. So we can upgrade these things using cores. Okay, I haven't done this for a while, so I hope I remember how to do this, because I only have one dragon heart left, and we're going to make some awakened draconium. And actually, let's get everything ready. So we need... Oh, whoops, I forgot to charge them. Oh, that's fine. I guess it just took it right out of our flux capacitor. So we have 4 charged draconium blocks. We have 16 draconic cores. And the charged draconium blocks are just 4 draconium blocks that are charged. And it just pulled the charge right out of our flux capacitors, which is fine. So what we're going to do... Where did the heart go? Oh my god. That scared me. I lost my dragon heart. Okay. So we throw our heart... Do I know what I'm doing here? Yes. We throw our heart down. And then we blow it up. And then it gets activated. And then we throw... that stuff in there, and it's gonna suck it in, and along with everything else, and then we put these down. Okay, hooray! I think I did it right. And then we wait for dramatic dramatic effects. Hooray! There we go. Awakened draconium. There we go. There's our awakened draconium. We're going to need that in order to get the maximum upgrades. 6 awakened cores. So we're gonna need 18 more nether stars. Oh boy. So be prepared for a little bit of noise. Oh boy. It's so noisy. So the way this thing works, this is the upgrader. I can't see the Wayla because our upgrade modifier. Would you guys quiet down there? So we can add up to 6 upgrades to this guy using either draconic cores, wyvern cores, or awakened cores. Now, of course, the awakened cores are going to get us the greatest upgrades. So that's why I'm making the awakened cores. We've got 2 so far. Do we have any extras of the others? No. So we'll just hold 2 of them, and we'll see that while I'm holding this in my inventory, we have the option to add cores here. So we want to add to base damage. We click there, and we can see our base damage went up. Oh, okay. The base damage went from 3 to 7 to 11. Wow. Okay. Cool. And then we want to increase the speed as well. Oh, it's still crafting. Oh crap. We're crafting a lot of draconium ingots. That may take a while. Right, I have 6 awakened cores in my inventory, and we can decide where we want to put the stuff. So I definitely want to crank up the damage. that far. Okay, we'll try that. I want to crank up the speed. We really only need 1 because that brings it all the way down to 1/10 of a second. So we can shoot 10 arrows per second. That's more than our Tinker's crossbow, which is 4 arrows per second. And we can increase the RF capacity, which I'm not going to because we can always carry more. We can always carry more flux capacitors, but we only get 6 upgrades. So I'd rather use those for other things. We can increase the arrow velocity. I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. Oh, what the? Where did I get that from? But I definitely want to crank up the damage. Let's try this. So that's plus 30% magnification. Oh, that's okay. Base damage 19, magnification auto fire is on. So let's try this now and see what kind of damage we do to our friendly mobs over here. Okay, 1 hit. 1 hit the spider. Spiders, I don't think have as many hearts as zombies though. So let's. Okay, 1 hit, and I didn't even pull it back all the way. Of course, well maybe I did because it's only 1/10 of a second. Ah. Nice. All right. So the other thing, that's going to be our main weapon. We're not really going to be using the Staff of Power as a weapon, so I'm not going to bother upgrading that. I think we'll be fine with it as it is. But our armor. In the past, what we did is we just brought a bunch of these draconic flux capacitors with us, and we let the dragon hit us over and over and over again. And we just kept an eye on our flux capacitors, and as long as we didn't run out of power, we were fine. Well, that's not going to work anymore because we now have this shield system. And our RF is going into the shield. But the shield takes time to regenerate. So if we take a hit, if you look in the lower left while we take a hit here, you can see that our shield, that little bar, goes down. Not very much, but this little bar goes down. And if that bar goes down all the way, then we lose our shield. And we'll be dead, basically. With the dragon, with the Chaos Dragon, we will be dead if that shield goes down. So we have to keep an eye on that, and we can't let him hit us the way we used to. We'll have to try to avoid getting hit. The other thing to notice, though, is that we get no knockback at all. That was getting annoying. But the zombie will hit us. And get lots of noise. You can see our shield is going down. But we have no knockback at all. Oh, I must have hit him. Is he mad? No. These guys are so forgiving compared to regular Endermen. They're not as easy to egg on. So that's the huge difference. That if we take too many hits by the dragon's projectiles, and of course he shoots tons of them, like he shoots like a machine gun. So so if we just let him keep hitting us, we'll die. Even no matter how much we have. So we're going to want to do some upgrades on here in order to get our shield stronger. So here's our 3. Shield recovery is going to make it recover faster, and then the capacity will make the bar longer so that it takes longer to go down. And then of course RF capacity. And again, I'm not going to waste because we only get 6 cores. We can only put 6 cores in there. That looks really weird. And I'm not going to waste them on RF because I would rather just carry more flux capacitors with us. Although, actually, we can upgrade those as well. So we could upgrade our flux capacitor, and then we would only have to carry 1. And I just might do that, except that I'm probably going to run... Oh, I'm really slow now. Probably going to run out of our awakened cores. Oh, boy. Wonder how many we can make. This might be a problem. I found a crazy big comet. I've already filled up my ender pouch a couple times. This whole area was like completely solid. To respawn the ender dragon, I have to wait for a very, very long time for my spawner to produce a bunch of wither skulls. I have one so far, and I need. If I want to upgrade everything, I want to upgrade all my armor completely, and I want to upgrade one of these guys completely, one of our flux capacitors, which isn't entirely necessary, I guess, but in any case, at first I thought I was going to just use the wyvern cores, which doesn't give you quite as nice specs, but as long as we have to wait around for... Whoops. As long as we have to wait around for the wither skulls anyway, we might as well... I forgot how to use JEI because I've been using... I forgot how to use NEI because I've been using JEI so much lately. I forget that you have to hold down the shift in order to set up the recipe. Okay, Resurrection Stone. So we are going to do the Ritual of Draconic Resurrection. And we're going... Whoops, no, we only need 4 of these. We need 4 charged draconium blocks. Hey, it didn't charge him this time. That's weird. But we can charge him really, really quickly if we go over here to our big energy core thing, where I've got an energy infuser hooked up directly to an energy core. So all we have to do is go like this, and it'll charge it up very quickly. Except shift clicking isn't working. That's nice. Okay. So that's that, and then we're going to need, let's see, what else are we going to need? So this guy, whoops, if you didn't know, is made from 4 mob souls. These are rare drops from mobs when you kill them with your draconic tools. You get more if you have the looting enchant. So I actually have a video on how to automate that process earlier in the series. And then if we look in our tablet, it's been a while since I've done this. But it is the Ritual of Draconic Resurrection. Let's see if we can find that. I think it's near the bottom. Look at, there's a scroll bar now. Hooray! I think that was there last time I played too, but for a while there wasn't. And I complained about it once before. Ritual of Draconic Resurrection. So we need a whole bunch of pillars. Let's see. 1 resurrection stone, 4 glowstone blocks, 4 obsidian, 4 diamond, 4 charged draconium, and 12 quartz pillars. Okay, here we go. So we'll put that in the middle, the resurrection stone, and then we put glowstone. Actually, let me double check. I haven't done this for a while. Yeah, the glowstone right there. That obsidian is actually left over from the last time. And then we put the pillars. What is it? 2. Okay. Whoops. There. 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 And then we put 2 of them. Wait, I don't. And these guys get the diamonds, right? Yeah. And these guys get the charged draconium. Whoa. And then we right click. Is that how it works? Yeah. Hooray! There's a little one down there. Look at that. Wait, where is the dragon? Oh, he's still forming. So I've done this quite a few times now, so this dragon's going to be a little stronger than... you can see how many times I've done it. All the stacks. So this dragon's going to be a little stronger than the vanilla. One. Oh, here he comes. So we'll try it with our draconic bow once and see how it goes. He also looks a little cooler. He's got regen, you can see. Yay! Okay. So it actually wasn't as fast as with the signal and crossbow, but... Oh look, lots of draconium. Nice. We need some of that too. Every Enderman's got something out here. What was that? Oh, miniature yellow hearts. Is our dragon heart still up there? Yeah. And it's activated right now. We actually could have brought our some charged draconium out here and cores. Well, except that we can't make any because... Oh yeah, we can. We can make the draconic cores. But you can see it's activated, but only temporarily, and then it'll drop as an item. Probably should have just done this a couple times right away. I might actually do that a couple times, just off camera. I want to make 24 more cores. So we are going to need... Oh boy. I might have to finish this tomorrow. Oh boy, 116, and we're definitely gonna have to go to the Ender Dragon again a couple more times. Here I am again at another comment. The sheer amount of resources that you need in order to meet the Chaos Guardian now is just insane. I think I've gone through like 10,000 draconium ore already, and I'm gonna need like hundreds of nether stars. I've got my wither skeleton grinder going right now. I want to try something here. I don't know if this is going to be faster than using my Draconic Staff of Power or not, but I just want to do it as an experiment. I've tried using an ender quarry before to quarry out one of these things, but because of the crazy shape of it, it just took forever. And it would because, you know, the ender quarry is going all the way down to bedrock, which of course there is no bedrock, but it's going all the way up and down. And then every once in a while it would find a block, and it's going through every single column. And there's only, because it's on an angle, you can't really get a square that captures this whole thing without capturing a whole bunch of empty space. So the builder, the RF Tools builder, gives us a little bit more flexibility in setting our area. So this is the builder block from RF Tools. It does a lot of stuff, but it has these shape cards that we can use to specify. Oh, and it needs power. And the more power you give it, basically, the more... Okay, we're going to block that. Oh, you know what? Oh, I kind of want... whatever. We'll send items... And we will receive nothing. I mean, no, we'll do nothing with fluid, and we're going to receive energy. And we should be filling it with power pretty quickly. So this should be able to run at max power with the power gen that we have. And I believe our Tesseract, our main Tesseract is hooked up to our main power supply. So then what we do with the shape card is, I mean, we can... right-click on it, and we can enter dimensions and the offset relative to the builder block. Or we can let it do that for us. So we can do a shift right-click, and we did that. Now, if you've been watching my 1.9 series, I just did this in my 1.9 series. So this is definitely something that you would have already seen. And then we're going to get a block it kind of grabs like the lower left corner, or this corner. We want to get one of each of the corners, so let's just try to get this all the way down to the bottom. Honestly, it would probably be faster just to use my Draconic Staff of Power to break this out, but I don't know. I want to see if I can automate this, because it's a bit tedious. Oh, you know what? That's not what I want. I want it to go over this way a little bit more. See, this is the problem, and this is the problem that I ran into with the Ender Quarry too, is that to capture this whole thing. But at least now we can tell it where some boundaries are, so it's not going to go all the way down, and it's. But we'll do it. We can do it probably like in 2 or 3 sections too. So let's actually start over here and do this. Can we do that again? Cleared area selection mode. Okay, there we go. So now we're starting over. We're selecting the first corner down here, and then we'll select another corner, like maybe over here. And this will get like the bulk of the. Most of the stuff is in the bottom part of the comet, so this should get us most of it. Would you quiet down? These Endermen are so rude. I'm trying to talk here. Settings copied to the thing. Okay, cool. So that should encapsulate that whole area. If we now take this and click, we can see our dimension 39 by 30 by 19 offset by 9. So we're just gonna trust that that's good. We want to avoid. Oh boy. There's no end stone, so I'm gonna try Ordict and hope that one of these things is also Ordicted with endstone. I don't think it is though, so we're gonna end up with a ton of endstone at home probably, but that's okay. We've got plenty of room for it, and we've already got tons of endstone. So we put this in here, and if we do that, we can see the boundaries to make sure we got this right. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded it coming over this way a little bit too, but whatever. This is gonna get the bulk of it. And these are actually blocks that you can break easily. Now the Endermen are trapped in there. Well, unless of course they teleport. Okay, now we need a lever. I've got stuff ready to spawn the Ender Dragon. I have to spawn the Ender Dragon again, probably a couple more times. Oh wait, is it gonna break that lever? No, because the boundary's right there. So now if we do this, I hope we have everything set up right so that it doesn't end up voiding this stuff, because if you don't have a place for it to put the stuff, it's just gonna void it, which would really freaking suck. So there we go. Let's see how this goes. Oh. I forgot to do this last time too. We have to set this to, it's set to box, which is just the perimeter, but we want it set to a solid box, because what it did is it probably just cut the blocks out of the perimeter, and that doesn't really help us. There we go. Oh wow, yes, that works really well. Nice. Oh yeah. That's nice to see. Look at that. The power. Oh yes. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh, just be quiet. Alright. We were really low on draconium. And now we have 987. Alright. So we got about 1,000. I think I would have gotten more with my Staff of Power just because it has Fortune 3. And that thing had just Fortune. Yeah, there's nothing left in there. Okay, we're done. Oh boy. Sorry guys. I probably should have killed them first. So again, I'm gonna do this 3 times because we need a lot of stuff. This time I'm gonna use my Tinker's crossbow. It's a little bit, it does a little bit more damage. Let's get rid of these. These are annoying. Oh, we should be working on these. Yeah, this thing is so efficient. I love it. There we go. Come on. There we go. think I hit him like 2 times. Maybe 3. I am finally ready. Oh my god. That took forever. I'm finally ready to make my Draconic core, or my Awakened cores, 24 of them. We're going to have to make 384, 96 nether stars. Oh boy, it's going to get noisy around here. And 120 Awakened Draconium ingots. So I had to kill the nether dragon, the ender dragon, was it 4 times? 5 times? I don't even remember now. And I had to quarry out a couple of comets. Okay, so I just cranked that up. I'm gonna go... Oh, I have a couple cores in here already. Oh, I already have 6. Actually, let's add more... Oh, maybe I didn't need to make that many. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was the chest piece. Oh yes, I did, because I wanted to do the one of the... let's just use one of them for speed. Okay, now let's see what our shield looks like. 1900, ooh, that's a lot. 1980. We could probably take that down a little bit and add more speed. I think I want to do that. Of course, now, shield capacity, that's going to increase the amount of shield that we have, meaning it'll take longer for the shield to run out, so we can take more hits, and then the shield recovery is how quickly the shield recovers. That's weird. we have more than our capacity right now. Crazy. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. And then I want to take one of these guys, one of our flux capacitors, and crank that up all the way to hold 1.45 billion RF. And now it's going to charge in our inventory, but it's going to take a while. So compared to what we could hold, 250 million. Yeah. So we should not run out of power while we're there. It's at all. Like last time we ended up having to come back once. Holy crap, this is gonna like seriously drain our energy core. Oh no, it won't. We have like 2 trillion RF in there. Yeah, we're good. We're good. There, nice. Now we could probably even just get rid of this, but I'm not going to. We may as well just bring it. We are totally ready. But we're out of time. We are ready, but we are out of time. So I hope you join me next time when we go to meet the Chaos Guardian. So today was all about the preparation of what we have to do to get there and all the resources that we had to use. And I'd say in summary, I haven't been totally keeping track, but I would say that we've used probably about 10,000 draconium dust, and I had to kill the ender dragon about 5 or 6 times in order to get everything that we had. Now I had killed the ender dragon before, so we had the hearts. I had to kill probably about 200 or so wither bosses, which meant many wither skeletons. And of course we needed a bunch of mob souls, so there was a lot of stuff that took a long time. I mean, we needed like what, 24 mob souls. Yeah, but I think we're ready now. I think we're good to go. I didn't bother upgrading my Draconic Staff of Power, which wouldn't be such a bad idea. That would make us stronger, but we're not going to be using that as a weapon. The only thing that we might use that for is breaking the crystals, but actually I think this thing is strong enough to break the crystals. Now I upgraded our bow, our Draconic bow, but I don't even think we're going to use it, because we're probably going to use our Signalum crossbow, which does a lot more damage per hit. The Draconic bow is a little bit faster, But yeah, but this one, I mean, 96 and a half hearts per hit versus this one, which was, I'm not really even sure, but it wasn't that much, that's for sure, because we had to hit the Ender Dragon quite a few times with this bow, where with this one I only had to hit it like maybe 3 or 4 times. So I hope you join me for that. If you do have any questions or comments or whatever, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, or if you just want to say hello, that is cool too, because I do enjoy chatting with you guys. And I hope you join me next time. Thanks for watching.